Hello guys, and welcome to episode 32 of Dolphins Daily, and today the Miami Dolphins will be taking on the New York Jets up in Meadowlands Stadium. The New York Jets are currently 3-6 on the season, while the Miami Dolphins are an impressive 6-3. After the Miami Dolphins only won 4 games last year, they have already surpassed their win total this season. But nonetheless, let's head down to the field to get the area of focus for the Miami Dolphins. The first area of focus for the Miami Dolphins is that the Dolphins need to force Sam Darnold and this Jets offense to pass. The New York Jets in the offseason signed Mark Ingram II to a nice contract, and he is their main running back. The second area of focus for the Miami Dolphins is that this defense must hold strong. They didn't play too well against the Buffalo Bills last week, but here today, this is a horrible Jets team and they need to show a good outing. Last but not least, Ryan Tannehill just needs to continue his impressive performance. He did have 1 interception last week, but nonetheless, he did win AFC Player of the Week for that week. The key player the Miami Dolphins have to watch out for is Jamal Adams, strong safety for the New York Jets, 6'1", 213 pounds, and this is his second year. One of the best young safeties the NFL has to offer. Looking at the AFC playoff picture, and you guys can see there, the Dolphins are one of the division leaders. Last season around this time, the Miami Dolphins traveled up to Meadowlands and beat the Jets. Today is the same case here, and the Dolphins need to beat the Jets again if they want to hold on to that top spot in the AFC East. The Jets will receive the ball first, and that brings out Sam Darnold, 2,400 passing yards, 16 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. An impressive start for the guy coming out of his second year out of Wyoming. We're now going to take a look at this New York Jets offense. Ryan Khalil is the center, and he is a great offensive lineman to say the least. Robbie Anderson, Mark Ingram, and Jermaine Kearse are the guys the Miami Dolphins have to watch out for when on defense. Beginning the game, Mark Ingram takes the handoff to the right side of the field and is tackled by Rashad Jones. That brings up a 3rd and 6 for the New York Jets. Screen pass play. That one is picked off by Devon Gouchaw. No one in front of him. He's going to try and rumble and stumble his way into the end zone, being chased from behind, and he is going to get in for 6 points. A beautiful way for the Miami Dolphins defense to start, and this is what they exactly needed here. The defense needs to have big plays and put points up on the board for once. 6-0 is the score now, pending the PAT. Beautiful start for the Miami Dolphins. The Jets have the ball back after that pick 6. Man in motion. That is Robbie Anderson at the 26-yard line. Darnold with the snap, being pressured. That one is thrown deep to Jermaine Kearse, and he beats his man Bobby McCain. And just like that, the New York Jets are going to tie this one up here in New York. 1 play, 1 pass, 1 touchdown, and the Dolphins and the Jets are currently tied. And that brings on this Miami Dolphins offense. Ryan Tannehill has a nice start to the game already, with this defense putting up 7 points for him. 2,400 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. He has progressively gotten better after throwing 5 picks in 1 game. 2nd and 4 for the Miami Dolphins at the 42-yard line. Handoff goes to Kalen Ballage to the left side of the field, picks up a 1st down, and is tackled at the 47-yard line. 2 rushes for 18 yards, and Darius Newman seems to be pleased with that run there. 2nd and 3, I formation for the Miami Dolphins. Handoff goes to Kalen Ballage again, and he picks up a 1st down, barely to the 37-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Miami Dolphins now. Gesicki on the outside. Tannehill with the snap, stepping to the right, and finds Devontae Parker for a 1st down and more into Jets territory, into red zone territory at the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation once again. Kalen Ballage is the main running back today, and he takes this one up the middle for another 1st down, as Kenyon Drake is out for about 3 weeks. The Dolphins have made their way all the way to the 1-yard line, and this handoff goes to Brady Randolph, and he scampers into the end zone untouched, and that is going to put the Miami Dolphins back on top in this game. That is Brady Randolph's first rookie touchdown of the year, and hopefully there's many more to come. Nonetheless, the Jets have the ball back on a 3rd and 8. That one is completed to Jermaine Kearse over Mika Fitzpatrick. The Dolphins thought that was out, but the referees ruled it inbound. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. Drop back. Sam Darnold. That one is completed to Rhett Ellison for a 1st down, as Rashad Jones is there to make the tackle. New York Jets now faced with a 3rd and 4. Darnold with the snap, staying clean in the pocket, looking for a receiver. That is Jermaine Kearse, who was swung down at the 25-yard line with less than 3 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. Single back formation for the New York Jets. Dolphins pitch to the defensive line. Handoff goes to Mark Ingram to the left side of the field for a 1st down and more, all the way to the 10-yard line. A beautiful run by Mark Ingram there, and that puts the Jets into good scoring position. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Darnold with the snap finds Robert for a touchdown as he powers his way past the plane, and that is going to tie this one up here again. And now we're going to take a look at the New York Jets defense. Leonard Williams is a guy we have to watch for coming off that edge. And also, we mentioned Jamal Adams earlier, and there he is, number 33, as another guy the Miami Dolphins would have to watch for on this defensive side of the ball for the New York Jets. The Jets have the ball back on a 1st and 10. Mark Ingram goes for about 9 yards there as he had running room, but only picks up 9. 2nd and inches for the Jets now. Darnold with the snap. Pressure coming. That one is completed to Rhett Ellison past the 50-yard line to the 44-yard line, and that is going to end out the first quarter between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The game sits 14-14. And either team have no problem putting points up on the board. The Dolphins defense needs to hold strong, as that is one of the area of focus the Dolphins went over earlier. But nonetheless, it is the 2nd and 12 for the New York Jets. Play action roll out to the left side of the field for Darnold. Now rolling back to his right. Raekwon McMillan on the blitz. Darnold going to take off here past the first down marker as McMillan tries to rip that one out, and Darnold is down at the 25-yard line. One rush for 20 yards there. An impressive run by Sam Darnold as he uses his legs to get the first down. Single back formation for the New York Jets now. That pass is intercepted by Kiko Alonso at the 20-yard line, and he may take this one all the way to the house, being chased by Sam Darnold and Mark Ingram. And he is going to burn both of them and get into the end zone here as the Dolphins are going to take the lead back 21-14. Kiko Alonso with the 2nd pick 6 of the day, a 76-yard return, and Sam Darnold has not looked too impressive here, although his stats say otherwise. Darnold is now faced with a 3rd and 8 at the 44-yard line. Takes the snap, looking for a receiver, and that one is overthrown, intended for Mark Ingram, and I didn't think he would have got the first down anyway if he would have caught that ball. But the Jets will attempt a very long field goal, and that one is off the mark by Will Lutz, and the Dolphins have the ball in great field position. Pass completed to Kalen Ballage coming out of the backfield as he picks up a first down there to the 37-yard line. Single back formation for the Miami Dolphins. Tannehill with the drop back, looking for a receiver. That one is intended for Kenny Stills, but is broken up by the Jets. A beautiful pass breakup there, and the Dolphins are now forced to kick a field goal on a 4th and 2, a 47-yard attempt with the wind heading 10 miles to the left. That kick is up, and it is good by Steven Hauska. A beautiful kick, and that is going to extend this game by 10 points with 6:08 remaining in the first half. Sam Darnold and his Jets offense head back onto the field. Bunch formation for the New York Jets. Darnold with the snap, scanning the field, looking for a receiver. That one is thrown to Robbie Anderson, and it is broken up by Bobby McCain there. He has now been promoted back to the number 2 cornerback on this Dolphins depth chart. 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Pass completed to Jermaine Kearse, but it is broken up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and the number 1 and number 2 cornerbacks are making plays. And that gives the Dolphins the ball back on a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line with 4:35 remaining. Play action. Tannehill deep to Albert Wilson with no one in front of him, and it's going to be chased down from behind by Jamal Adams there as he is down to the 27-yard line. Usually we'll see Albert Wilson head into the end zone there, but Jamal Adams had way too much speed on him, and that gives the Dolphins a 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Kalen Ballage as he picks up another first down, and he is down at the 16-yard line. 3rd and 1 for the Miami Dolphins. Shotgun formation. Tannehill with the snap. 4-man rush by the Jets. Tannehill stepping up in the pocket past the first down markers as he tries to dive into the end zone there, but is stopped just a yard short. Dolphins on the 1-yard line. Tannehill with the snap and is taken down for a sack as he had Devontae Parker at the back of the end zone on a nice slant route. 3rd and goal for the Dolphins from the 6-yard line. Tannehill with the snap again, stepping up in the pocket, gives it to Devontae Parker this time, and he gets past the plane for a touchdown. Devontae Parker now has over 750 receiving yards on the year so far, and he is having himself a season early on. Darnold and his Jets offense once again come back onto the field, and we have a flag down on the play, and we're going to get down to the field to get the ruling here. Probably a clear face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Yep, it is a clear face mask on Tony Lepet, and that is going to put the Jets into great field goal position. Darnold with the snap, and it's taken down by Earl Farrell, who forces the fumble, and he even recovers it himself at the 49-yard line, and that is going to put the Dolphins offense into great scoring position. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins at the 49-yard line with 44 seconds remaining. Tannehill rolling out to his right. That protection is holding up. Wide open is Adonis Glover into Jets territory, and he is down at the 8-yard line as he is shoved out of bounds by Jamal Adams. Single back formation. Handoff goes to Kalen Ballage here. Ballage to the left side of the field, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown. And that is going to increase this Dolphins lead once more again. That is Kalen Ballage's first rushing touchdown on the day so far. And that is going to take us into halftime, where we will check out the scores from around the league. This Dolphins team, to say the least, have looked mighty impressive, putting up 38 points in the first half while only holding the New York Jets offense to only 14. We're now going to take a look at the scores from around the league this week. With the season slowly coming to an end, a lot of the games you see here are very important to many teams. The playoff hunt has begun, and some teams are looking on the outside trying to get in, while others are trying to stay in and not trying to be on the outside. Arizona beats the Seattle Seahawks, who has a disappointing season so far. 35-14 is your score there. The Rams lose to the San Francisco 49ers, 28-39. We're now going to resume second half action between the Dolphins and the New York Jets. Handoff goes to Kalen Ballage right up the middle to the 44-yard line, and he picks up a first down there. Kalen Ballage has been running the ball impressive here today, and that is going to take off some of the load off of Ryan Tannehill's shoulder. 3rd and 3, play action rollout completed to Mike Gesicki as he shows his strong hands there, and he is down at the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Miami Dolphins. Handoff goes to Kalen Ballage right up the middle again, and he gets a first down to the 22-yard line. Single back formation for the Miami Dolphins. Danny Amendola is the outside receiver, while Devontae Parker is on the opposite side. Bradley Randolph takes the handoff right up the middle, and he picks up about 9 yards there to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Miami Dolphins. 4-man rush by the New York Jets. Tannehill stepping up in the pocket, trying to get into the end zone, and he does here. Another touchdown for Ryan Tannehill, and it's just going to continue his impressive performance here against the Jets. 45-14 is your score, and the Dolphins have run away with this one in the third quarter. That pass is completed to Robbie Anderson over Bobby McCain there, and he is down at the 39-yard line. Single back formation for the New York Jets now. Darnold with the snap, looking for a receiver. That one is thrown over the middle of the field to Jermaine Kearse, but a flag is on the play, and you guys know we're going to head down to the field to get the rule in.
Holding offense.
Holding on the New York Jets, and that is going to eliminate that huge pass play Darnold had. 3rd and 15 for the Jets. Darnold stepping to his left, finds a wide open Robbie Anderson for a first down, makes a nice spin move, breaking multiple tackles, and another flag is on the play, and we're going to head down to get the ruling, and it is a face mask on the Miami Dolphins, a clear face mask. You guys didn't even need to see that from the refs. Just know it was on the Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets are in great scoring position and have the ball at the 7-yard line. With 3:40 remaining in the third quarter, a man comes in motion. Darnold with the snap. 4-man rush by the Dolphins, and that pressure gets through, and Darnold goes down once more. 2 sacks for Earl Farrell today. Unfortunately, the New York Jets did score there, and I didn't have the clip to show it, but the game sits 45-21. Tannehill with the snap, looking for Devontae Parker, and he completes it past the first down marker and is tackled at the 46-yard line. An impressive showing from Ryan Tannehill today, and that is going to end out the third quarter between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The Jets have scored a touchdown in this quarter, but the Dolphins are still holding on strongly to an impressive lead. We're now going to take a look at the standings from around the league now after the scores have been shown. In the AFC North, the Steelers now take that division, and they are the leaders there. AFC East, no matter if the Jets win or the Dolphins lose, the standings will be the same. In the AFC West, the Chargers are your leaders there, with the Chiefs right behind them. AFC South, the Texans are doing their things, leading that division, and have the best record in the NFL. Packers lead the NFC North, while the Bears are right behind them. NFC East, Eagles, Cowboys, Redskins, Giants. That is the order for the NFC East. NFC West, Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seahawks, who are a disappointing 1-9. Last but not least, we have the NFC South with the Panthers leading that division with the 4th best record in the NFL. Back onto the game, beginning of the fourth quarter with 15 minutes remaining. 3rd and 6, play action rollout for Ryan Tannehill, trying to find a receiver, but that one is broken up by the Jets defense there, and that is going to force the Miami Dolphins to punt this ball away. The New York Jets have drove themselves all the way down to the 26-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Jets. Darnold stepping to his right, being chased by Earl Farrell there, and Earl Farrell gets the sack. That is his 3rd sack today on Sam Darnold, and he is having an impressive game. This is MVP-worthy game for Earl Farrell, and this is just his rookie season. 4th and 32 for the New York Jets. Darnold throws this one deep, and it is caught. It's caught by Robbie Anderson in the back of the end zone over Bobby McCain. And unfortunately, McCain was not able to break that one up, and then it's going to trim this lead down, but it would be too little, too late, as the Dolphins escape Meadowlands with an impressive victory, 45-27. The Dolphins dominated every facet of the game. They controlled the tempo, controlled the defense, controlled the offense, and just controlled the Jets team as a whole. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode, and next week the Miami Dolphins will take on the New England Patriots. We're going to head down to the field to get a couple words from our rookies from last season.
I learned so much. It's kind of crazy, but overall I'm definitely happy with the season as far as my personal performance, but I still got a long way to go. I still wanted to play a little bit more football, but just got to take those. But overall I think I played pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's the last game of my rookie season. I'm excited about it. It's a little bittersweet, but I think there's a lot of things to be learned from this year, on and off the field. It was a humbling experience. It was a great experience at the same time. Had some ups, some downs, but like I said, just got to apply everything we learned and just move on to next year.